happening, y'all? Jason Ricci here, and today grab your A harmonica. We're gonna learn Mojo Working by the great Muddy Waters. Check it out. Got the Butternote music backing track. There it is. Yeah, you right. Grab your A harmonica one more time. We're in the key of E, messing with the Muddy Waters classic Mojo Working. So yeah, this actually has a secondary songwriting credit, a fella by the name of Preston Red Foster. And I found out doing my Googles, as Lee Mack says, that Ann Cole was actually the first one to record it, right? Here's a little clippet of it.
Working, but it just won't work on you.
Yeah. So anyway, there's multiple versions of this. And you know, Muddy did a lot of different versions of this. And kind of like the stuff that we did with the Howlin' Wolf stuff, we're not going to really just focus on what the harmonica player did. We're going to kind of look at the song. And the reason that I do that, the reason I don't give you the harmonica parts is a lot of times when we go out to a jam, an open mic, or if we get into a band, or if we want to play something and we want people to recognize it, we can't just play the harmonica part. We got to play the music, the part that identifies the song as what it is. And you know, you're going to win friends and influence people if you learn these parts, right? So anyway, let's just jump right in and take a look at the parts. So it starts off, this is the piano part in the beginning, sometimes done on a guitar if there's not a piano. And I've heard people do it on harmonica besides me. You know, I don't know, somewhere in my head I got it in there that the part was, this is all harmonica. But you know, then I went looking on YouTube for harmonica parts. I couldn't find it. I couldn't even find a harmonica instructional video to show you what I'm going to show you, so that's why I figured it'd be a good idea to do it. Now, if there's any out there, you know, put them in the comments section. If you can find a place where Little Walter or Cotton or somebody played this harmonica part, I know that there's one. I know there's got to be. I know there's got to be a bunch of them. Here we go. One of the things that really helps learning any song is learning the lyrics, because oftentimes the lyrics, you know, follow the melody, and this song isn't any different, right? So Muddy sings, got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you, right? Just wah, 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 wah. Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Right, just like that. So let's break it down. So it's 3 times on the 4 draw. I'm gonna kind of bend into it. 1, 2, 3. Got my mo. Now I'm gonna bend down to the 4 draw, and then slide down to the 3 draw half step bend. Now the cool thing is that when you bend to that 4 draw, you don't even have to think about getting into the 3 half step bend, because your mouth will already be in the bend position from the 4 bend, so that when you slide to the 3, you should get that bend after a little while. Pretty easy. It's almost like automatic. You won't have to think about it. Sound like a European ambulance. So then I'm just going to go up to the 4 blow, and then down to the 3 half-step bend. So to the 2 double bend. So there's the first part. And so the second part is just wah, 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 down to that 3 half-step bend. You notice I'm allowing a little slop in there. That little double stop or dyad, that partial chord, I'm just allowing a little bleed through of that 5 draw. If I were to play it clean, it would be. One of the things that you're going to notice when you start getting real deep into this blues thing is that these guys didn't play this stuff the same way twice, or they might play one way the first time and then another way the second time, then go back to the first way the next time and then do it completely different. So there's a lot of different interpretations of this melody. I'm giving you the basic overall gist, but let me just show you a couple of examples. Again, I'm stealing from piano and guitar parts. If we listen to the first part of the melody the way I had it, right, so there's just the first part. So that's what I gave you the tab for. See, there I just changed it, right? Instead of going, I went, right? So there's all different ways, or I could go, instead of going, I went right down to that bend on the 4. But I could also go right from the 4 bend, the 4 bend to the 4 blow. So I don't give you this to confuse you, just to give you insight into the fact that this is improvised music, and as long as you're kind of imitating that melody, you're in good shape, right? So you just want to be free and flowing with it, which takes a while, right? So learn it the way that I'm giving you today, and then if you hear later somebody else playing it a little different and you like the way that sounds, well, now you got 2 different ways to play it. That's all there is to that. Okay, so we've already made it through the lion's share of this blues number, meaning bars 1 through 8. So 8 bars out of 12. So what do we do when we get to bars 9 through 12? Okay, well, there's not really a section that we have here. We can look at numerous things that little Walter did. So the main thing to do is to know that it goes to the 5 chord and then goes to the 4 chord and then goes back to the 1, and I'll give you the turnaround at the end. So let's just take a listen to the backing track. So there's a wonderful backing track right here from Butternote Music. So let's take a listen, and we can practice everything we learned. Play back without the music. It's really important to do things without the music. It's easy to play along to the music because we got an open-tuned instrument essentially here. There's nothing I can do wrong, right? So, but if I can do it right without the music, then I know I'm going to be in good shape when I get to the music. We got the part we learned. Just that right there. Again. Now, little Walter did that cool thing there, right? And so did Cotton too. So that's a big part of the harmonica part, right? Not so much the other guys, but as a matter of fact, on some of the recordings I listened to today, that was really all Little Walter did on bars 1 through 8 is just, and then it would get to the 5 and he'd play. But we're just gonna put in that little bop, bop, bop for now. That's the whole thing, right? So now there's so many different things I can do on the 5 chord. Right there, I was just playing the root of 5, so 1 draw or 4 draw or both, down to 4 blow. There's that turnaround, 2 draw, 3 half step bend, 4 blow, back to the bend, and then 2 draw. Quick pass by 2 draw double bend down to 1 draw. And you can hit it kind of twice. And you can really swing that turnaround like. There's a million different ways you can play it. Million different ways you can do it. Now the other thing you can do is go to my 7th chord videos and start arpeggiating bars 9 and 10, right? The 5 and the 4 part, the last part of the song. And Little Walter did a lot of this kind of stuff just in different places on different recordings. Just arpeggiating a 7th chord. Those videos are going to be linked below. So that's a 5 chord arpeggio. 4. That's the best stuff you can do right there, because you can mix it around. Once you get good at those arpeggios, there's a million different ways you can play those. Million different things you can do. Let's go back to the backing track. Let me just kind of play on it, and you can just listen to all the different fun stuff I'm going to do. I'll stick to what we learned. I'll just arpeggiate bars 5 and 4 for now. Here we go. different stuff. And then listen to the backing track. Oh, here we go. There's a little break. All that fun stuff. That's it. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Jason Ricci's YouTube channel. 16 years of incredible YouTube harmonica-related content. That's right, 16 years. At this point, over 500 free instructional videos. If you're interested in what kind of harmonicas I play, microphones, amplifiers, pedals, any harmonica-related products, please check out my sponsors. These sponsors, in one way or another, also help keep these videos going. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Blue Moon Harmonicas, bringing you the best in custom harmonicas. We got custom cover plates, custom combs. You can get your name put on it, just like me. Reed work, refurbished pre-war Marine bands. Look at that, they put the little brace there, no more crushing the covers. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, very best in pedals, microphones, almost anything you need for your amplified harmonica need. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, right here out of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. We got you. Harp gear, amplifiers. They got big ones, they got small ones. You know what they sound like? They sound like the best tube amps on the market. Harp gear amplifiers out of Ocala, Florida. Pedal pad, pedal boards. Incredible custom pedal boards built to last, made by two brothers who really, really care. Hohner Harmonicas. A Mooncat loves the Hohner Harmonica. I like the Marine band. I get Tom to put the little special 20 cover plates on it. He tricks them out, but they play great right out of the box. All of these sponsors are linked below in the description box. What else is linked below? Patreon. Consider becoming a Patreon patron. You'll be supporting me. You'll be supporting the cause. You'll be keeping these videos free for everybody. And you'll get a lot of extra content over at Patreon. You'll get vlogs, occasionally some extra lessons, some posts that you might not see on Facebook. A lot of stuff that I can't say or won't say here on YouTube is over on Patreon. I love my Patreon family. You guys are the best. If you're not into the monthly subscription, you can also give me a one-time tip at Venmo or PayPal below too. I'm a touring musician and I play all over the country, really all over the world with all kinds of different acts. Check out my website, www.mooncat.org. In all seriousness, YouTube, Patreon, my sponsors have absolutely changed my life. Subscribe below, set reminders for the videos. Don't miss any events. Every single Friday there's a free harmonica lesson and a lot more. Even if you're just subscribing, you're helping me a lot. Those of you that are joining me on Patreon, you guys are helping me to make better decisions with my career. In all sincerity, thank you so much, YouTube, for just an incredible, incredible outlet. It's a video diary. I get to look back at 16 years of these videos. Met a lot of new friends, some really fine musicians, made some great contacts in the industry, and it's all because of you. Thank you, my harmonica family.